some mono blue mill back to the channel. The name of the game here is Sanity Grinding. Blue, and blue. It has chroma. Reveal the top 10 cards of your library for each blue mana symbol in the mana cost of the revealed cards. Target opponent mills a card, then puts the revealed cards back at the bottom. So the nuts here is you reveal 10 cards. All 10 of them have 3 blue pips, and it's 3 mana mill 30. That's the nuts. Now, where this deck gets kind of crazy in terms of numbers is thanks to the introduction of MDFCs, your lands can now be spells, adding blue pips to them. So you have something like Seagate Restoration and Sink into Stupor. You also bring back modern classics like Cryptic Command. You play Counterspells. You play something like Devastation Tide as a way to like board wipe. And that's why we're playing Brainsurge. So if we have Devastation Tides in hand, we can set them back up with Brainsurge as our kind of mill spell. We're playing Fractured Sanity as kind of mill classic, Archmage's Charm to add more pips and be a counter spell, Tasha's Hideous Laughter for some anti-aggro, but also I like against those aggro decks and those low converted mana cost decks, and of course we're playing the crabs. This allows us generally to play less lands, as I mentioned, because some of them are taken up by MDFCs. The problem with that, of course, is you open yourself up to Thoughtseize being very good against you, that much better, and just a couple of different like things in general, but it adds to the sanity grinding, which is great. Notably, we aren't playing Mind Skinner. It's a little just too much here. You do need to play a critical mass of blue pips, but also a critical mass of actual spells that help you in the game. Out of the sideboard, we are playing 4 Consign for the colorless decks, Mystical Dispute because the blue decks are absolutely nightmares for us and we need our spells to resolve. Suspend is the only mono blue answer that we have here. Exile target creature, put 2 time counters on it with Suspend. It's not clean, but it buys us time. The rest of it is filled up with Surgical Extraction and Tormod Crypt. A lot of excitement in this league, a lot of cool things happen. On average, we are able to get sanity grinding above the rate of Fractured Sanity. The key is above rate enough? Is it better to just be playing Fractured Sanity? And honestly, we know going into this that this is not going to be better than Dimir Mill. The whole question is it actually viable? Going first with mono blue mill. This is actually 2 lands, but the cards in hand are kind of weird. This is actually 2 lands again. We will try this out. Put away a Devastation Tide to the freaking bottom. You know what's crazy about this? Oh, okay. No, I was gonna say we do want to play this. I was gonna say I could play that tapped and make them think we're Belcher, and then all of a sudden I play a Hedron Crab next turn or cycle of Fractured Sanity and we're off to the races. But we do take a lot of damage. Like with this version of this deck, I think it is the correct way to do it. Honestly, sanity grinding, it like really helps like maximize what you can do with the card. But let's see here. Brainsurge. I think we are gonna thing this in here. Found a Brainsurge. If we can just like rip sanity grinding, that'd be great. Thoughtseize. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna cycle the Fractured Sanity. Let them have it. They might take it, but just in case I cycle into a land, I don't want them to take my land, because it could be an MDFC. Then all of a sudden that's my land drop. So let's see. Then all I did was spend 2 mana and milled them 4 cards, you know? Let's see. The Fractured Sanity is probably like the right take anyway. Like force me to have the land drop. But opponent, what are we doing? Yep, you take the Fractured Sanity. That seems right. All right, Accio. Undercity Sewers. Surveil. Keep it on top. Keep it on top. Spicy. Specy. Oh, baby. All right, folks. We might not be resolving a single thing here because we don't have enough lands, apparently. We're playing 22 lands. I'm playing 22 lands. That's the thing. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Meyer. Okay, Raucous Theater. Okay, keep card on top. All right. Okay. Quite the situation. All right, there you go. I guess if I cycled my Fractured Sanity, it would have worked. Okay, I mean, we're here to do the thing. I'm here to do the thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast the Fractured Sanity. I'm gonna cast this, not Fractured Sanity, the Sanity Grinding. I'm gonna cast the Sanity Grinding. If this gets Force Negation, I will be sad. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 cards. 17 cards. Not bad. Above rate for a Fractured Sanity at that cost. It's not like the insane mount. Looks like Grixis Reanimator, which is a little scary. Just a little. Especially if that Archon comes back. Especially if that Archon comes back. Yep. So give it flying. Okay. All right. Coming in hot. Like they're coming in big. They're putting pedal to the metal right now. Okay, everything's gone. Everything's gone. Pedal to the metal coming at me for 6. Okay. Okay, so 2 Archons are gone. I imagine there's a couple more. Coming at me for 6, you draw a card. Okay. Okay. Oh, Emperor of the Bones is probably lethal next turn. Not even probably, that is. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. I'm not winning off of that. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of Tashas. Yeah, if it was like if I had another Sanity Grinding, maybe, but yeah, the fact that there's like an Archon for me to parse through on this, that's the problem. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the Archon comes back, gains haste, swings in, can't even block it. Yeah. All right. Okay, so against a matchup like this, we drop the tides, drop 2 tides, drop Suspend seems okay. Actually, the Mystical Dispute seem really good, so I might actually drop Archmage's Charms. Not even the Charms, actually. The Tasha's is really bad, actually. Tasha's. Let's bring in the Crypts, right? And then bring in, honestly, 4 Mystical Dispute. Against a deck like this, like 4 Mystical Dispute. Actually, hard Counterspell seems pretty good too. Problem is, like, the average look of that Sanity Grinding is really getting like nerfed here. So, all right. I mean, that's what you got to make happen, right? So we'll keep the Counterspells in there. We'll keep the Mystical Dispute. It's kind of the concessions you have to make with a deck like this. But land. Okay. I mean, it's land, and then you get a Counterspell in there. You can even cycle the Fractured. So, all right. Make it happen. Do this. We can play maybe like Seagate untapped. Polluted Delta. No Archive Trap to punish. This is naturally also just going to be a really hard matchup for us. So there is that as the frustrating bit. Okay, Faithless Looting, draw 2, discard to a little bit of selection. Emperor of the Bones hits the yard. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna bolt that in. Mill you for 3. Okay, Spell Pierce available. If they go to resolve a Psychic Frog, I can at least try and counter it on the way down. And then hopefully I can draw land and then just start casting Sanity Grindings. That'd be great. That'd be a fantastic thing. Okay, good. Nothing. I can just cycle this Fractured Sanity, which is great. Okay, get a little draw, get an extra draw in there. Brainsurge, not what I'm looking for. Prismatic Vista is what I'm looking for. Okay, so I can do this and then still hold up the Counterspell. Okay. The, like, Consign to Memory is so cringe. So cringe. Like, what are we consigning crab triggers for? Always hate it when this happens, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Consigning crab triggers. Yes. Consigning crab triggers. Let's go next. Okay. A Pornoculus by the looks of it, which is great. We can hit this with a counterspell. Kind of need to, right? Like it's like a decent threat that like mills them cards, but like we kind of need to. They mill like to a turn. The Manifest Dread, like it has mattered. We've posted games on this channel where the Manifest Dread off of this thing has mattered. So we'll hit that with the counterspell. What I will then do is do the responsible thing of Brainsurge. I will do the responsible thing and go put back, mill, and play the crab. So unfortunately, I don't have another land drop to confirm from there, but at least I was able to like do all that. At least I was able to do all that. Yo, don't cheese me right now. Don't piss me off. What? All right, sack. Bop. Boop bop. Beat bop. Bibbity boop bop. All right. That's coming at me. That's coming at me. At least for 5. At least it's only coming at me for 5. All right. How many of these can we resolve with 1 blue up? Yep. That's what I figured. Nope. No lands to draw. Or no, yeah. So you might as well just get those off now. We are on a clock that, I don't know. We probably can't be because they probably play another threat, right? You probably just play another threat, right? Go sack, discard. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. There's still a world. There's still a world. Okay. Yep. At least they mill 2 cards, and then I have a thing kind of protected here. All right, huzzah! 22 cards milled, please. The nuts. No. All right. Mono blue. I would love to play first. Hands. Okay, yeah. It's something. The hand is something. So we go Hedron Crab, and then we just pass the turn. Not much we're doing from there. Technically, I don't need to be playing this on 2. I don't even have that many 2 converted mana cost spells left in the deck. Like if I top deck a counterspell, sure. But they're gonna fetch out for me here, which is great. Honestly, sometimes I see it like the way this deck works, it's probably just net better for me to do this anyway, because it draws the removal spell. Oh my God, why am I up against every single Reanimator deck right now? What is... Hello? You need a comment on your turn. Exile 1 target creature card. Yo, these cards are crazy. Why is the one time I'm not playing traditional mill, 4 surgicals, 4 everything? Why is it then that I come up against these goddamn Reanimator decks? Okay, all right, we're just gonna have to aggressively field here, try and get them off the colors they need. That's all I have. Basic Swamp is gone from the deck, so I hope that does something. I hope that did something. Please. Please, yes. Oh my God. We're winning. Folks, we're winning. Oh my God, it might actually be a game that works out for us. I cannot even believe this might actually be a game that works out for us. I just gotta hold this Cryptic Command up. I'm countering that, fam. I'm countering that. That's not resolving. It's not a card that's resolving. We're going to choose 2. When's the last time you cast Cryptic Command? Counter target spell, draw a card. All right, let's go. Cryptic Command in Modern 2025. Technically, I don't even really want to be drawing cards. It's like one less card in my deck for Sanity Grinding to, you know, kind of jam. So we can at least now Sanity Grinding and hold up Counterspell, which is pretty big. 19 cards milled, eh? 19 cards. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. It's not the nuts. but will we ever get there? Who knows? I mean, now Fractured Sanity is just like straight lethal. So there's that. We are getting to see their whole deck at this point. Did they concede? They did. How do you reanimate anything? Like outside of Emperor of Bones. Oh, it's Goryo's Vengeance. Yes. I'm acting brand new. Folks, I'm acting brand new. I'm definitely acting brand new here. Let's drop the tides. Just bring these in. Keep one tide. Tasha's is so bad here. Tasha's is so bad. We're gonna bring in the Suspends just to buy us time. That's the point of the Suspend. It's to buy us time. Play one Tasha's because it's a mill card. But the Suspend is there to buy us time. So should they reanimate something, I can just suspend that away. Wow, this hand does not work. This hand can work. I think I'm supposed to drop the Sanity Grinding. Okay. Yeah, I know that Goryo's Vengeance is there. I can't cast Archive Trap into that. Yeah, I can't. Within good conscience, I cannot cast Archive Trap into this. I don't have the hate for it, and the last thing I need is a Goryo's Vengeance being enabled on turn 2. It looks like it is already, so whatever. It looks like it is already. Okay, so maybe now, maybe like I do this. They hit Goryo's. Okay, Emperor of the Bones. See, now I still can't do it now either. I still can't do it now either. Okay. This card's insane. This card's insane. I can't. It's just not a good thing to do. Oh my god, yeah. Emperor Bones once resolved is a big problem for us. At least it's only a tempered, but it's a 7/7. Cards in exile. Okay. It's insane. It's actually... I'm not beating that. I mean, that's insane. You're gonna get Annihilator 8. Annihilator 8. Okay. You just gotta mulligan to something better. I don't know what to tell you. You play Consign to Memory for Emperor of the Bones? No, that's not what you're doing. That's not what you're doing. No. If only we had one more land, I would keep that. Okay. Drop, hold on. No, we don't need the crab. Drop that and one Brainsurge. I don't need the other. The crab's arguably our worst card. Okay, so let's go to that. Let's play Seagate tapped. Pass. Yeah, it's arguably our worst card. Oh, this is the type of Reanimator deck that Mill would absolutely slobber on. Imagine like 7+ surgical effects post board. Imagine that. Oh, and this is the downside. You just open yourself up to Thoughtseize a bit more because that's my second land. Bet. Always believe. Always believe. Always believe. Folks, you always gotta believe. Sure. You have to counter the reanimation spell. Like, I'm gonna mill them anyway, right? Like, you have to remember I'm on a different axis. Like a traditional blue deck might counter that, but we are on a different axis here. You're gonna be milling them eventually, so we shall be countering said spells. Okay, shifting woodland. I mean, we did steal game 1, right? Can we steal it here as well? The FOMO? I don't know if I care about that. I don't know if I care about FOMO. Ooh. It's not bad. keep both of the mill spells. And we'll draw the MDFC. Yeah. The Archmage's Charm can go back in. Archmage's Charm can go back in. That's fine. Okay, another Woodland's tapped. That's fine. Let's pass. Right now they're at 3 card types. What are we paying the cost of? We flashing back looting? Epic. Sure. I don't know how concerned I really am with that, but it could enable the FOMO to like start attacking, but last thing I need is like they get a land and like they just drew a land and they play the Reanimator spell, so yeah. Oh, okay. All right. FOMO got 4 types in it, so you can start attacking double. Which is relevant. Yep. You got yourself a second combat. Attack in. Yep. For a turn, very relevant. For a turn, very, very relevant. We're gonna do this. Right. Back in, we're gonna draw. Unfortunate, but this is the game we gotta play now. Okay, so Sanity Grinding, mills 16, not bad. Pretty on rate. The nut draw is like another land after this, so hopefully we can just counter the reanimation spell, whatever it might be here. Shifting Woodlands can actually become a copy of something. Oh my god, I'm just taking that in right now. I hate you so much. Actually, I hate you so much. I might as well counter this. I don't know what to tell you. I hate you so much. You're lying. What do you have? Oh my god. That's so good. It's so good. It's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. I gotta give it to you. We're so close to stealing this one. We just need to untap. I'm pretty sure if we like untapped, well, we're only gonna sanity grind. So draw. Will it let me keep drawing? No, I wanted to kind of keep going through and see if like we actually might have sanity grinding, but all right. Playing first is always the name of the game. We have 2 lands. Little too slow. Don't know what this deck's really trying to, that hand's really trying to do. Triple Devastation Tide. Wow. Oh, I guess. All right, we will make them think we're Belcher. All right. That's the kind of juke. That we have access to right now. Okay. Green. Amulet of Vigor. Oh, okay. Eldrazi. Just red-green Eldrazi. Okay. Not bad. Once we get like a Brainsurge, we can kind of set up our Devastation Tides a little bit better. Boseiju, yeah, I bet you believe Boseiju is relevant here. I bet you believe. All right, let's think that in. Got a little counter magic going on. Okay. Fair. Archmage's Charm might be relevant depending on what they grab. It might be relevant. Actually, yes. Untapped, right? Okay, so this is actually really good. Yes, they think what's great about this is they think I'm Belcher. This is actually really good. So this is actually insane because I can cast Archmage's Charm and target player draws 2 cards. There you go. I found my land. Oh my god, that's amazing. I didn't skip a beat at all. I love it. We're not gonna go land into Sanity Grinding because they thought we were Belcher. I actually love it. It's amazing. How many did we mill? 19. So we've been consistently able to go above rate on Fractured Sanity, which is great. But, you know, is that going to be enough? Okay. Ugin's Labyrinth. Ugin's Labyrinth. I think at this point, yeah, you just jam the Sanity Grinding. That's all this is about. You just jam the grindings. You can make Saga tokens, which aren't the most relevant to me, at least. You wanted to grind, I guess. Yeah, see, that's going to be relevant for damage as well. Haywire might, sure. Yeah, just get an attacker in. At this point, like, we're racing. That's what this is about. You and I are both racing here. Yep. Oh my god, don't piss me off right now. What are we doing here? How many ones do we have? Oh, I'm just taking in this ain't even thing Broodscale. It's just, yeah, it's just Broodscale combo. It's not even red green Eldrazi. I'm legit not even paying attention. Yeah, you do that to protect against surgical. That's fine. Would have just used it there if I had it, but so we do this. 19 first time. How many do we get now? 17. Still above rate, but not what we're looking for. It's okay. Above rate, but not what we're looking for. We're hoping the Tashas can kind of close us out here. We're hoping Tasha's can close this out here. Okay, use that for mana. Yep. Blade of the Blood. Among them, what did you find? Vexing Bauble, Springleaf Drum, Devourer. Okay, so no infinite. No infinite. I just have to like kind of go for it. Like, am I just gonna hold up counter magic the whole time? No, I have to, I'm not drawing lands. I have to like forward my game plan. That's my problem here. Now they don't have colored mana, which is important here to cast maybe a top deck thing, but Tasha's Hideous Laughter should be lethal. It should, but it can be a little stressful with a deck like this, right? We see one Emrakul, the Promised End. I wouldn't be surprised if there was at least another. Hopefully that another is not in their hand. And we'll just take it from there. They have a Devourer of Destiny in there and one in here. So, you know, stuff and things are happening. Okay. 4 mana. Vexing Bauble. Yep. Okay. Just trying to like maximize on the damage that they have. Right? Sack. Yep. Got a free cast. Okay, paying costs. Cryptic Command makes sense. Forcing yourself to draw a card, big W for me. Big W for me, not gonna lie. As long as... Okay. It's like, how much can they cast here? That's the scary thing. If they can do 5 more damage, they have lethal. Yeah, if they can do 5 more damage here, no way. All right. I mean, I was able to get you down close. You just have the infinite. All right. Yeah, you just have the infinite. That's fine. Not much I'm doing about that. Okay, so Tasha's is bad. Seems to be the pattern here. We definitely play Consign. Drop a Brainsurge. I could see Suspend being good here, and I think it does have relevancy. So if we like drop the Hedron Crabs into that removal, played Surgical Tormod's Crypt, dropped 1 Devastation Tide, 2 Devastation Tide, maybe 1 Counterspell, played 3 Suspend, and then run it like that. The problem is, like, when you're boarding into a deck like this, you just have to maximize on the spells that you have. Like, you could be playing Mind Skinner in here as well, but not what we want to go for. The MDFCs do add this like fun new angle. You don't have to spend as many slots on lands. it does make your land base more painful. It does open you up to Thoughtseize a little bit more, but it does increase your potential of cards. Like there are situations where when your deck is land heavy that you do end up being under 14 and everything. So I feel like that's kind of the trade-off. If you're gonna force yourself to enable something like this, then it's gonna be important to do so consistently and at all times. So deck submitted from the opponent here. Let's see what we want to do. What do we want to do from the opponent? What do we want to do? Opponent submitted their deck. We're gonna click yes to going first. Consign's pretty lit. We're gonna keep this hand. Like even if we don't draw lands for some turns, it should be able to kind of hold us to there. So this deck's gotta really have like Dismember. So we're gonna hold this off here. We're gonna try and counter the first ramp spell they play. If they play a ramp spell for green here, you definitely counter it. Yeah, I feel like you definitely counter this. Get them off that green source. Definitely feels like the correct thing to do. Another Consign. Okay. I mean, I would like some lands. Ancient Stirrings would have been good cards to get stuck in their hand. It really would have. But they'll find a forest like eventually. So that's what we gotta remember. Drum's cool. Blade's cool. It's just like, it's whatever. It's like, yeah, Blade's part of the combo, but they're gonna find it with Urza Saga anyway. Am I gonna counter Urza Saga triggers? I don't think so. It's not what I'm here to do. Okay, that's actually really cool art for... Oh, I thought this was Malevolent Rumble. I was like, yo, there's no way this is Malevolent Rumble art, but okay. It's Grove of the Burn Willows. Okay, so we have access to a counterspell should we need it. Yep. You know, funny if they make a construct here. We are going to... Target player... Do I draw or take control of this? Do I draw or take control of this? Nah, then it's just a 1/1. I don't know. I think I draw 2 cards. I think I draw 2 cards in response to this. I think I'm supposed to just continue to try and... Yeah, there you go. Try and find lands. That's the key. Okay. So we will have to... Surgical Extraction is pretty lit, not gonna lie. Pretty good. We should be able to shut them out of the combo here. So we can do all this. Taking a lot of damage for this though, so... how much did we mill? 21! We actually milled 21 cards. Wow. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. All things considered. Okay. Alright. I'm happy with that. A 21 card... mill there is actually really good. So we're gonna go to their draw and we're gonna take the Broodscale that we just milled over. Just make you lose that access. So you don't have that anymore. You have a Kozilek's Command, which I can counter really easily here. Okay. Trigger, yup. Are you gonna make, or are you gonna, yeah, you're gonna Kozilek's Command. Okay, we're gonna add mana. Nothing to search for is fantastic. That's an activated ability, unfortunately. Right, we are going to... cast, countering the Emrakul, and then they're like, sure, you take like control of my thing, but at least like I get a turn after. So you don't get the Emrakul. You get a Kozilek's Command, but at least like I still go about my turn, which is pretty nice. So upkeep, suspend. They probably never seen this card. That's probably what's going on here. So hopefully, you know, hopefully we can find like a mill spell on like Ardra. Opponent's trying to think about what to do. Archive Trap, not that great. If I can find a land, Archive Trap's really good, but you gotta suspend my Ruin Crab, and that's really about it. You just gotta suspend my Ruin Crab, right? What are we paying cost for? Yeah, you just gotta suspend my Ruin Crab. I think that's all you have access to, and that saves you from losing to like landfall, Archive Trap. Okay, so we get access to a turn now. Okay, suspend. Okay, Archmage's Charm. Okay. I'm not gonna rip that out now in case there's anything to counter. Like even a Kozilek's Command, like I don't even mind that much. I really don't. Sure. Okay. I'm just gonna draw 2 cards. Okay. Surgical. Ooh. Okay. It's only suspend 2, so it comes down. Always yield, yep. Cast without paying its mana cost. We're on our upkeep, so we go through 2 phases here where they kind of have, like, you kind of have to answer it now. Okay, you messed up. Because we just shocked this in. You mill 3. Yeah, and I have the art. Yeah, you had the opportunity. Like you could have answered it on my draw, and I think they just didn't set their stops and they just kind of went right through. Again, I'm for those of you wondering, I have the Tormod's Crypt in here for exactly the Emrakul. You saw kind of that last round there. It can be pretty problematic when it comes to that. Opponent keeps 7. Unfortunate. I think we're gonna mulligan. Okay, this is a little bit better. We'll drop the Tormod's Crypt. Okay, Devourer. That's fine. It's 3 less cards. 3 less cards I got to mill. 3 less cards I got to mill. Yep. Okay, Eldrazi, 1 mana. Soul Guide. That is kind of annoying. That does kind of stop. Oh no, not really. This is exile each opponent's graveyard. So yeah, barely, honestly. I'm not gonna open this up to a Kozilek's Command, so I'm gonna pass. I think it's better I don't open this up to Kozilek's Command. Ugin's Labyrinth. Yeah, see, they very easily could have Kozilek's Command for X = 2. Killed my crab. Now that's freaking coming down. Okay. At least we have that next turn, which is kind of nice, but still. I think I have to see if I can just get lucky. It doesn't look like I can. Okay, let's go to their turn. Let's go to their draw. I'm going to take the Urza Saga. Counts as 2 types in the graveyard, so seems like a pretty good land to hit here. Take the Saga. You have a Thought-Knot Seer, so I definitely have to here. Take that out of the graveyard. Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take this. I'm not letting them play that against me. Are you kidding me? I lose too much. That's a Resolve Threat. It's very hard for me to deal with Resolve Threats, right? All I am is just trying to cast Fogs. Just trying to cast fogs here. And then big mill spells. Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Kozilek's Command. You know, like, exile your graveyard? Okay. Sure. Choose to exile to X. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, that's one way to interact. At least I keep my crab. At least I keep my crab. Yeah, but now they go land thing. Now they go land thing. Okay, talisman. Blade. This sucks. Truly, this sucks. Yup. Just gonna draw a card, sure. They're not attacking through, but... Alright. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. And now that thing's gonna be coming through after. So I'm just gonna hit this with a counterspell, the Thought Knot. Yeah, we're just gonna hit that with the counterspell. I don't think we're winning this, to be fair. It's... I mean, you quick Blade of the Blood Chief. I'm definitely gonna block. We just can't let them cast much more. Yep. I'm gonna equip. Are we playing something else? Another Flesh Raker? Yeah, I'm good. Looks like we're 0-3 in this. Let's see if we can't. We're winning individual games, but can we win like a match? Definitely keeping this one. We got land, fetch land. Potentially draw into some more Thundering Falls. Coming in tapped. It'd just be prowess. Let's see. Let's play that. Let's play our crab. If it's prowess, maybe I can steal their Swift Spear. Who knows? Oh, not prowess. All right. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. For the crab. Let's do this. Save targets always yield. Some type of Grixis? Grixis Riddler? Grixis Fiddler. Why can I not just find enough lands in this deck? Why not? And to be fair, if this was something like Dimir Mill, this Brainsurge is in that slot of the Preordain. Okay, Riddler in for value. No way. I love this. I love this. It's Grixis Blink. I actually love this. Yo, hold on. Essence Flux. Hold the freaking phone. Nah, that's actually so sick. Hold on. I want this deck list. That's sick. We got Kaido's in here. Vivi's in here. Yo, I love this. Be serious. I love this. I'm here to do the mill thing. You have Force Negation? I'm here to do the mill thing. Yep. Emmett Selch. Emmett Selch. What? Yo, I got a fiddler coming into me in the air. Okay. All right. Probably like 4 subtleties, 4 thing. Okay. I mean, it's not a legendary. It's what is going on here? Oh my god. What the hell? You may play cards from your grab. Oh my god. This is insane. I'm actually screaming. I'm actually screaming. This is insane. I'm actually thoroughly impressed. All right, I'm gonna cast Fractured Sanity and I'm just gonna say go for it. Yo, the Emmett Selch is insane. Yo, like, why is it every single Reanimator deck? This is literally just Reanimator variant. Oh my god. Yo, modern Emmett Selch. What? What in the crap? I love this. Yo. Just play cards for your graveyard. I actually love this. This is peak. It's actually peak. Oh my god. Lightning bolt, fatal push. Oh my god, we get the mana off VV. I actually love this. This is such a sweet deck. I feel like I've spent this whole league showcasing cool decks on the opponent's side. I've done nothing on my side. I actually love this. Oh my god. And you just have lethal. Like, this is crazy. I fed it. I wanted to see what happened. This is great. I actually love that. All right. So Tasha is again consistently pretty bad Magic card. Devastation Tide completely bad. Okay, let's bring in all of this stuff. Let's bring in the Mystical Disputes. I think Suspend is relevant. Okay, let's do it. We took out a lot of high CMC stuff for ones, but it's what you gotta do. Yes, sure, let's go. We're gonna start off on play. If they fatal push it, sure. Opponent says, now that's a winning I did not expect. That's a way of winning I did not expect. Oh my god. The Emmett Salch actually went crazy. Okay, bolt on the crab. Yeah, so we'll just do this. I mean, if you didn't expect to win that way, why even put that method in your deck, right? I even put that in there. Okay. Tamiyo. That's not a fun card to play against. Let's just counter that now. Okay. Scalding Tarn for a watery grave. All right. Okay. Good for you. Fun. All in the day's fun. Please don't have the force negation. I hate you if you do. All right. We milled how many cards? 16 cards. Not bad. If they play anything remotely allowing the graveyard, I will just exile it. I will just be exiling it. All right. There you go. You can enable that now. You got access to 3 mana. Coming in hot. Tamiyo just flips and does so much. Broken card in Legacy right now, but hey, that's Legacy. That's not what we're doing. Riddler. Got the Aether, got the Flux for it. Yup, got the Flux. Draw your cards. 3rd card drawn, yup. Just gonna do this now. Just exile your graveyard now before I have to worry about like anything else. So yeah, it's a plus. I understand. They're not minusing. I get it, but just do this now. Just make it clean, right? Dry mill card. Just can't. I can't. Let's go to game 5. Opponent goes first. We're gonna keep this hand. It's 2 lands, some crabs, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, which maybe one day come in handy and I won't board it out and be super upset about it, but that's what the metagame is right now. Does not feel like a Tasha's world. There are matchups where Tasha's like lights out. Prowess is one of the ones that come up to mind, but if the metagame is going to be like Eldrazi's and control decks which counter it easily as a source, I mean, speaking of freaking Eldrazi, it's a nightmare. It's been a nightmare. But I will say if there was a matchup that I was able to meme, it might be this one. It might be this one. Let's see. Folks, we might just get screwed here. Let's see. All right, that's not bad. Let's play this out. Turn after, we can let's see here. We can just continue to hold up Counterspell after this, but we're just like play draws like so big on this. It feels like you can't make it back, but you know, there's catch up, there's possibilities here. And problem is, like, with so many, and I'll mention this in the intro, but with so many blue pips in your deck, it's really hard to justify playing, you know, multiple. It's really hard to justify playing like multiple Field of Ruins and stuff. Yep. Yep. Okay. Just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. All right. Just don't get the play draw on this. All right. Okay. So you definitely play the liquid metal coating here. Gotta play around Counterspell. Gotta play around the Counterspell. Now, problem is, even in the late game here, they have... Oh my god! What a card, what a card, what a card. Okay. Ugin's Labyrinth comes in. Ugin's Labyrinth. Nothing to put in, just a land to play. Alright. 2... Oh, okay. I mean, you just have one of these. I was gonna say. Okay. Alright, there you go, there you go. Counter that. Jesus, take the wheel. I don't know what to tell you. Karn the Great Creator, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel on this one. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? Opponent, please. Karn the Great Creator, tutors 4. Chalice of the Void. Okay. Chalice on 1. Relevant. Very relevant. Like traditionally, yeah. If you're believing this is mill, relevant. Okay. If you're believing this is traditional mill, that is relevant. Well, I didn't think my deck would want to make that decision of theirs so much more relevant, but okay. Only 6 cards. That's what I love to see from our all-star mill card. That's what I like to see. We got... Yeah, that's why. That's why. There's a 15 drop in that pile. Okay. Tasha's Hideous Laughter might just be super bad in this league. Super bad in this league. It's just not the time for it. Just not the time for it. But let's see what happens. Opponent goes... What are we doing? Okay. Did all that. They have a ton of mana. Like, you do have a ton of mana. So you can uptake, you could like return this. What do we top deck? 4 mana. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, at least you search your library. There is that. At least you search your library. Yeah. I can get this archive trap off, so that's got to mean something. Unfortunately, I can't even play my crabs to continue to mill you out. That, okay, all right. You win. I can't mill you anymore. All right, you win. Oh Lord, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. We're gonna drop Cryptic Commands altogether. Devastation Tide seems maybe it could be good actually. Maybe not the 2 mana counter spells. Tasha doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you bring in the replicates. Drop like 1 Archmage's Charm, and like that's it. If it's traditional Tron like that, the creatures, like, we're just hoping to race the creatures. That's what this is about. We're just hoping to race the creatures or just like slow them down enough. But yeah, let's see what happens. We hit submit. We should be good. I mean, we got 4 consigns in the post board. Can we even make that matter? Can we even make that matter? Opponent, please. Please allow it to matter. Allow this to matter. That would be great. Opponent, I'm gonna need you to allow this to matter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna need you to allow this to matter. Please. That'd be great. That'd be a fantastic thing. Opponent, gotta let this matter. I'm hoping that my Consign to memory does something to this deck. Yes, I would love to play. All right. It provides some type of forward pressure into a Brainsurge. They just brought in all 15 cards. God. And they probably left one card in there for a Karn board. They probably left one card. That's 14 cards, right? That they brought in straight. They left one card in there for a Karn Wish board. I actually love that. That's GOAT. That's GOAT stuff right there. They definitely left the one thing that turns everything into an artifact. Like that's definitely the spell they left, right? Let's see. All right. 3 crabs in a dream. 3 crabs in a dream. Got fetches in the Tron deck playing the Eldrazi deck playing fetches now. All right, there goes the usefulness of my surgical extraction. It's a not relevant card anymore. Stomping Grounds comes in tapped. Okay, they want me. They want me to use it. Okay, we will not use that fetch just yet. Save targets always yield, right? I'll use it next turn. 3 crabs, 3 crabs. We are milling 12 cards next turn, which is fantastic. 12 cards. Then we're gonna hit him with the Brainsurge, probably like end step. Surge gotta mean something. Or do I? No, I milled him for 12. I was gonna say, do I keep the fetch land for the Brainsurge? I don't think so. I don't think so. You gonna wipe the board? You got exactly your board wipe. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, simple amount of cards. Let's do this. See if we can't find like our one goddamn Field of Ruin. Opponent, please just pass through. Just pass through. This is very simple. Very simple stuff happening right now. Very simple stuff happening right now. Bang. Okay, we're gonna pass through, making them think that we have some type of counter spell up, right? And we're gonna keep it pushing. I mean, I think they still believe we're like mono, like Dimir. I don't know if they believe we're mono blue. But what do they even do with that information? You know, ain't nobody playing mono blue mill. Like, well, what are they really doing with that information, you know? So that's a Kozilek's command if I ever saw one. We will Brainsurge. It's kind of like brainstorming at end step. It's not the most relevant thing, but oh well. Kozilek's command. Oh yeah, all right, that's fine. Okay, so there goes those. I mean, the Oboro's not really that relevant, but it's okay. It's not terribly relevant. But we will counter it on the way down. So I will fetch for this now. I might even just cycle this Fractured Sanity, to be honest, but no, I think I just have to hit him with it. It's truly just that. Like, they're gonna go to 45 cards here. And I'm going to be able to mill them to 14 down to 30. It's all relevant. It's all relevant. So let's see what happens. Opponent, what do we got? What do we got? We have Oboro coming in next turn. That's gonna give us 5. So we can hard cast the Archive Trap. There is like a benefit to that. Opponent just like triple queuing right now or something. I don't know. We can counter. I don't know if we like. I hope we draw another spell. I hope we draw another spell. Like Archmage's Charm. Did we board out our Archmage's Charms? Did we board them out? No. One of them. So we can still draw it. Opponent goes to main. Go to draw. Draws a card. What do we got from here? Opponent draws a magic card. What's their play? You gotta land? Gotta land into something? Okay, there you go. Eldrazi spell, you got 6 mana on an Eldrazi spell. Alright. All 6 coming in for a Sowing Mycospawn. Okay, I will use that to counter this. Definitely. Yep. At least they searched the library, which is kind of nice. So that's gone, but you search your library for a land. Right? Shifting Woodlands, scary magic card. It is what it is, though. I just have to throw this stuff at him, right? Like, there's nothing else I'm really doing effectively. Like, yes, you can take your Emrakul, but like, whatever, I'm at 18. You know, like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm at 18. Go ahead, Shifting Woodlands. Okay. It's just I have to cast magic cards at some point. Play no Fractured Sanity. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's what I got. That's what I got. I'm imagining you're trying to find. I mean, you do have an Emrakul of the Promised End, but that's, again, it's not 15. I'm thinking about Aeon's Torn, but it's 13, right? You don't get the extra turn with it, and you have to tap out for it. You could go Karn, which is like, no, but then you just tutor for like nothing. Fractured Sanity, we hit him for 14, right? Good. Down to 17, they draw to 16. All I can hope to do is draw the Favor Mill card and take it from there. Try and get something going. Try and get something. I'm winning individual games, not whole matches, which is like the frustrating part about all this, but let's see. Go to end step, go to our turn, opponent draws, go to main. Ugins, Labyrinth. Nothing, just for the sake of a land, yep. Have Shifting Woodlands become a the fact that this doesn't tap is... What are we doing? What are we really doing? The fact that this doesn't tap. Yeah, seems good. Seems good. Coming in for an attack. 13 damage. At least it's not Annihilator. That's what I was really worried about. I feel like Annihilator was the right pick, but they might not have it in here. I think they're just trying to go for damage, but you might just not have that Annihilator creature in yard right now. Okay. So I'm dead this turn. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. 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 Yes. Yes. Help me. Okay. Yeah. That does something. I believe this land comes in tapped anyway. Unless they could, well, they control a forest. They control a forest. They do control a forest. What are we playing? What are we playing? What are we casting for this much mana? Some threat. Okay. Scry then draw. Sure. Scry draw. Okay. One thing I love about Cryptic Command, you can scry draw your opponent. If you mill them out, you can make them scry draw. Because of course, options. Options. You want to make every card have options. No downsides on cards now. Can't have that. Can't have any downsides on cards. Unfortunately, the amount of sideboard cards they put in actually did end up mattering here. Okay. What do we got? Top deck Fractured Sanity. Top deck Sanity Grinding. Okay. Karn the Great Creator. Tutors 4. Liquid Metal Coating. Sure. Can't play it now. Go to my turn. Yes. Yes. Okay. You know what? All right. All right. It works. You know, it's a magic card. It's a magic card. It's a magic card. It's a magic card. It forces them to do something. Okay, it's a magic card. This is insane. This is the longest tease I've ever had. Like, opponent, please. Opponent, please. Yup. Cast that. Devastation Tide. Return on all non-land permanents to the owner's end. Return them. Great. That was our draw. We're now gonna play Oboro and freaking cry. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay, we're on our main. On our main. So now they can go. I mean, if they don't have another land, they can't go Karn thing. So you have to have another land to go Karn into oh. Okay, yeah. I mean, that just ends the game, so that's fair. That just ends the game next turn. All right. Yeah. We're gonna cast your Kozilek's returns. Nope. Just doesn't matter to me. Do what you need to do. That resolves. All right. Win condition off the top, please. Please, please, opponent, just let me draw my damn card. Like, oh my god. Today's not the day. Today was not the day. I'm sorry, folks. I hope you had a good time.